regarding this language, because we know that in Khasi Hills there are a lot of Garo people are residing and all, and in Garo Hills there are a lot of Khasi people are residing along with other communities. So how whether it is putting this Khasi or Garo languages, whether it will create any problem for these people residing?
Uh, the order will be that it will be uh, in the Khasi Hills region, in the districts in Khasi Hills. It will be English and Khasi, not or, English and Khasi. And in the Garo Hills region, it will be English and Garo. For the state government, we will start ASAP. I mean, of course, there could be some delay because it's a process. But the notifications and the gazetted notifications and the orders that come out from Government of Meghalaya will be in English, Garo, and Khasi. Not or, but and. So all three languages will be there. The communication inter-district will happen in English. The official notifications and orders and file notings will be in English. So we will be coming out with detailed rules as to which area, which process, which languages will be used. But our effort will be to ensure that the normal day-to-day activities are not hampered. This will only be in addition. So while English is being used in certain areas, Garo will be added. It's not that English will stop and you will only give in Garo or only in Khasi. Both English and Khasi, English and Garo, English, Garo, and Khasi, all three will be used as per the written. But English will always be a common thread that will go through. So therefore, there should not be any disturbance or disruption in terms of communication. So that's the basic decision we have taken. Of course, the detailed rules will be coming out soon. So when those rules come out, then there'll be more clarity on the actual implementation.
So what will be the financial implication to include these languages in as the official language?
So we will obviously need to have translators in the assembly. Of course, we'll be discussing with Honorable Speaker. The decision will lie with him. So we have to have a discussion with Honorable Speaker at official level. But I can share with you that I have had a communication with Honorable Speaker. I have spoken to him on multiple occasions about this decision that we are planning to implement. And Honorable Speaker has expressed happiness and in fact sharing and communicating with me that he desired that in the new assembly, when we have the first session there should be a system in place where it would be truly historic when we inaugurate it and our representatives are able to speak in their mother tongue. Would be a great message for the people of the state and would be a great beginning and starting of the new assembly. So there will be some manpower requirements though in those areas. And of course in the district level also and at the same time at the secretariat level, we will require certain manpower. I expect that there will be some minor expenditures, nothing major. But looking at the larger impact and the larger emotional connect and how this is important for our people and especially for future generations, I think the financial impact is not a big consideration. This is something that we must do, and we have taken that decision to go ahead with this.
Since we have two mother tongues, not one mother tongue, don't you think this may lead to confusion, disunity, and regionalism, more regionalism?
There are always plus and there are always minuses on every decision that one takes. I see that there is more plus to it, especially when we look at all the decisions that the government is taking. You'll have to, I always say this, when you look at any decision, you have to see it in the larger context of the ecosystem and the other decisions we take. Today, government has taken another very landmark decision, not today, but a couple of months, many months back, that in all the schools, both Garo and Khasi will be taught to all the students. And this is being done precisely because we want to promote. So if you just look at this decision as a single decision, one could think in the line that you are thinking. which of course is not the correct thought process. But if you look at the decision that we have taken that both Garo and Khasi should be promoted and all children should learn, and then we now make both official languages, and also we include the aspect of having the proficiency of local language in the DSC and other examinations. If you look at all of these decisions put together, the larger purpose of what we're trying to do is to ensure that we promote our languages, we ensure that it is used more, we ensure that our children and youngsters and youth learn the languages of different tribes and different regions, so that all can become competent or at least be able to communicate in basic languages of Garo and Khasi. So one angle would be the way you see it, but as I said, if I see from the larger context, this is maybe one of the most important decisions and a very, very critical decision for the people of our state.
So how long we have to wait for the 8th scheduled recognition?
That will be dependent on Government of India and on the Prime Minister and Home Minister. It's not something that I'm in any position to be able to give a date, because the decision lies with the Government of India and the Parliament, and therefore we'll have to push in the Parliament. We'll have to make sure that we take this issue up, raise our concerns and this issue in the Parliament. All of this will have to be looked into. So we hope that we'll be able to carry forward and take this work, and hopefully one day we'll be able to include both Khasi and Garo language in the 8th schedule.